Thanks for joining us. Our own Kate Lockwell is reporting live from the refugee ship Skinnerd 2 in orbit around the planet Meinhof.
Donnie, the death toll out here is soaring. Massive refugee fleets like this one are struggling to reach the safety of the core worlds. Many of them won't. They're short on food, water, and hope.
We'll discuss how the Dominion will rescue those worlds when we get there.
There's a lot of talk about rescue among the refugees, but they're pinning their hopes on paramilitary and rebel groups such as Rainer's...
Great report, Kate. Live from a refugee ship over Meinhof, where everyone eagerly awaits the Dominion's return. Up next, a Vermilion commentary. Refugees. Are they really our responsibility?
You're all heart, Donnie. What do you think of Dr. Hansen?
She's a lovely thing. Full of honey, that one. At least, that's what she wants you to think.
You think she's hiding something?
You ever wonder why the Zerg hit our world so fast? Something there they want. Something made of honey, maybe. Buzzing little bees.
Let's get down to business.
Never thought we'd be back on Meinhof again. Oh, we broke our backs trying to make a life on that rock. Kelmorians squeezing us dry. Day we rose up, we just couldn't take it anymore, you know?
I feel ya. Man's got a duty to stand up and be counted sometimes.
Oh, hell, we were stupid. Having right on your side ain't no match for Gauss guns and combat walkers. A lot of folks died for nothing. If you hadn't shown up when you did...
Hey, your people bought their own freedom. Paid for it in blood. Me and Matt, we were just glad to help. Well, Ariel, found a world for your people yet?
Yes, an unclaimed planet called Haven. It's near the edge of Protoss space, but it seems safe enough.
It'll have to do. Your people need to lay low for a while.
Aren't either of you worried the colonists might be infested?
How could you even suggest that? They're perfectly healthy.
I hope so, Ariel. The Protoss don't mess around when it comes to infestation. Just in case, maybe you should start looking into some kind of cure for the Zerg virus.
Conventional wisdom says a cure is impossible. The virus mutates too fast. But I'll look into it.
Just do what you can. That's all anyone's asking.
I'm working on a cure for the Zerg virus. I just hope my people won't need it.
Kerrigan's learning some new tricks. The infestation on Meinhof seemed particularly virulent.
It's about the worst thing I can imagine. Losing who you are like that, all the while being slowly twisted into a damn monster.
If any of Dr. Hansen's people on Haven are infested...
I know. It's just a matter of time before the Protoss come looking for them. Still, I have a history with the Protoss. If it comes to that, maybe I can talk them down.
We've received reports of a new Dominion salvage operation on Tarsonis. They're running a large number of supply trains with minimal security. If we intercept the trains and liberate their contents before they can be shipped off-world, we could make a serious profit.
Never thought we'd be back to this graveyard again. What have we got, Matt?
The Dominion's restored power to the old rail network. They're using the trains to move salvage to a central processing station. Our informants say the Dominion's found something unusually valuable, and they're transporting it to the processing station today. It's on one of these trains, but unfortunately they're all scan-shielded, so we can't tell which one. We'll have to hit as many as we can and hope we get lucky.
Hope we get lucky? That ain't the usual Matt Horner plan.
You got a better one, sir. I'm all ears.
It's all good, Matt. You sold me. Well, let's go rob ourselves some trains. Old Tychus is gonna love this one.
Go ahead.
Sir, it turns out there are a few Confederate vehicles in the hills the Dominion haven't salvaged yet.
Diamondbacks. Man, I didn't think they made it past prototyping. Their rail guns would be great for stopping those trains. No pun intended. I'll upload their schematics to our factory network.
There may be other vehicles around that we can commandeer. We should keep our eyes open.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Been waiting on you. SCV ready. 10-4. Can't wait. Sure. Orders received. Gangway. SCV ready. Got it. Outstanding.
What's the plan? Excellent. How devious. I like it. Of course. Victory is ours. My pleasure. On the move. What's on your mind? Victory is ours. I'm waiting.
A train is approaching through a tunnel in the northwest.
How devious. On the move.
SCV ready.
My SCV ready. At the ready. What's on your mind? Ready. Of course. How devious. On the move. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
My pleasure. SCV ready. Victory is ours. SCV ready.
Excellent work, sir. We can utilize the train's scrap payload to build more units.
Of course. Victory is ours. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Go ahead. Well, butter my biscuit. I can't build here. Yeah.
Additional supply depots required.
Sure thing.
Where does it hurt?
What's the plan?
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
Check it out, Jimmy. Dominion started sending escorts to protect the trains.
The doctor is in.
On the move. Excellent. SCV ready. How devious. What? My pleasure. I like it.
Armed and ready.
Of course. Victory is ours.
Go, go, go!
On the move. I like it. At the ready. My pleasure.
Commander, I'm picking up increased comm traffic from the Dominion. Sounds like they're planning to attack our base. We better be ready.
Insufficient.
SCV ready. What's the plan? What needs killing? SCV ready.
The Grand Reaper has arrived.
A train is exiting the southern tunnel.
He is ours. SCV ready. Bad news? Yes, sir. SCV what needs killing? I like it. My pleasure. SCV ready. Of course. SCV ready.
The Dominion are constructing a series of bunkers to protect the tracks. Be careful.
What needs killing? My pleasure.
through the western tunnel.
Move. Of course. I like it. My pleasure. Get me out of here. Excellent. Excellent. In the rear with the gear. Yep. Want a piece of me, boy? What? SCV ready.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
What needs killing? Go on. How devious. SCV ready. I like it. Excellent. SCV ready. On the move. My pleasure.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Of course. SCV ready. Victory is ours.
Base is under attack.
What needs killing? Get me out of here. At the ready. I'm waiting. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
A train is approaching through a tunnel in the northwest.
Of course. What needs killing? My pleasure. Victory is ours. I like it. How devious. My pleasure. Excellent. Victory is ours. I like it. Of course. What needs killing? On the move. Victory is ours. How devious. I like it. My pleasure. Excellent.
Sir, I'm detecting Dominion kill teams patrolling the tracks with large groups of marauders. I'll mark their location with a red warning symbol. Still, you should try to avoid them.
What needs killing? On the move. My pleasure. How devious. What? Excellent. Of course. Get me out of here. Victory is ours.
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
The Dominion are boosting their train speed somehow. You'll need to use Diamondbacks to catch them.
It's on your mind. Of course. How devious. I like it. On the move. Victory is out. Go on. How devious.
Vespine Geyser exhausted.
My pleasure. Excellent. Of course. needs killing? I like it. On the move. My pleasure. Excellent. What? Of course.
Mineral field depleted.
Victory is ours. My pleasure.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
How devious. What needs killing? On the move. Of course. Victory is ours. Excellent.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Go on. I like it. How devious. On the move. What's on your mind?
Vespine geyser exhausted.
What needs killing? I like it.
Ah! You scared me!
A train is approaching through a tunnel in the northwest.
Excellent. My pleasure. On the move. My pleasure. I like it. Victory is ours. What needs killing?
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Excellent. Of course. How devious. My pleasure. On the move. What's on your mind? I like it. Excellent. Victory is ours. My pleasure. What needs killing? I like it. What? How devious. Of course. Excellent. On the move. Victory is ours.
The Grim Reaper has
I like it. My pleasure. Of course. What needs killing? How devious. What's the plan? On the move. Of course. Victory is ours.
Upgrade complete.
Excellent. On the move. How devious.
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
Looks like the Dominion ran out of whatever they were juicing the trains with. They're putting out bigger escorts, though. We better watch ourselves.
What? How devious.
Mineral field depleted.
Victory is ours. On the move. My pleasure. Of course. Excellent. My at the ready. Of course. Yes. Victory is ours. On the move. Excellent.
Sir, we're detecting electrical activity in the wreckage.
Now let's see what they were so fired up to get their hands on.
Altitude 23-46 online. System recording. New Gettysburg Defense Initiative. Submit access codes.
Well, I'll be. Confederate adjutant. What intel's so important to go and dig her up to recover it?